Hello, my name is Miss Mashele, and on this video, I will be reflecting on my journey through the Service Learning Camp in Achterberg and my teaching practice in 2025. In it, I will explore how critical service learning can help bridge the gap between what we learn in theory and what really happens in the classrooms. Upon my arrival at Achterberg, I was filled with emotions of excitement, curiosity, and nervousness. The place looked very much refreshing. My friends and I were looking forward to learning and making memories. I carried years of theoretical training and pedagogical ideas. But I had one big question in my mind. How do we move from theory to real world practice in English classrooms that are unpredictable? That's what this journey is about, discovering whether critical service learning could help narrow that gap. After settling in, we're divided into groups which we had to work in for the rest of our stay at the camping site. While working in groups, we learned about the importance of respect, collaboration, communication, and responsibility. These are the values that we need to make our learners aware of as teachers. Our first session was a huge eye-opener for me. Different teachers and lecturers from different campuses and schools shared about their experiences with overcrowded classrooms, learners with low literacy levels, and lack of resources, including other barriers. These are some of the challenges that I also encountered during my teaching practice. We were taught to practice scaffolding during lessons, but I found myself translating, improvising, and trying to figure out the most unexpected ways to get the learners to comprehend the content. According to Wade Stapiansky, constructivist approach is a learning theory where individuals actively build knowledge and understanding through experiences rather than passively receiving information. So this is an approach I used during a descriptive writing lesson where I encountered one of the biggest challenges. I introduced adjectives and learners stared at me with so much confusion. I felt very much disappointed and defeated. Later that day, I remembered something we learned at the camp about back to basics, which taught us about the importance of foundational steps when building language skills. So during the next lesson with the same class, I decided to reintroduce the lesson using a different strategy where I used images, colors, and examples from learners' surrounding environment. And learners began to have an idea of what they were being taught. They started engaging, and the lesson was going very smooth. We said that moment made me realize the importance of adaptability and flexibility because having a rigid lesson plan has a lot of disadvantages. At the camp, we did not only learn theory, we listened to teachers, asked questions, and reflected. I was able to apply what we learned, which helped me improve my lessons. This journey transformed how I think about teaching. It changed how I see myself. I am not just someone who knows grammar rules. I am a teacher who is willing to always go an extra mile to ensure that the learning objectives are met. One who displays courage and resilience. I will approach every teacher as a partner and every lesson with patience and empathy while paying attention to the needs of each learner in the classroom. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the presentation.